Hi everyone. Hi. Are you ready to paint? Am I ready to paint? That's the question. Yes, I am. I'm gonna start with like a beige background and I wanna go on top of it with like no green, no blue, but I have here a magenta quinacridone, a quinacridone violet, some violet oxide and some black. And I think these colors will work very well together. Will be quite monochrome, I guess. Let's see where this takes me. Let's get started. Wetting the canvas first. This is always an exciting moment. Having the blank canvas and then hoping in an hour or so something gorgeous is happening here. I have here a Pale Umber by Winsor & Newton. Let's drop some. Not too much, I want it quite light. And titanium white. Probably enough to cover this. Here we go, nice and solid base. Want to wet this just a little more. This will be a new color palette for me to try out. I want to start with some magenta de quinacridone and just create some glow for the background. We'll probably dilute that a little, add some white to that. Ooh, that's very pink. All right, let's work with that. That's okay. Where do I want to go? I always love those circular motions, so. Let's do the same motion, but then from here. Let's do that again. That's better. You know what? Let's continue some of these brush strokes with this pink. Let's make a dark color, very dark color. So with the violet oxide, some of the quinacridone violet, and a little bit of black. Wow, that's a different color. It's gorgeous. All these colors, they work very well together, don't they? This is different. This is such a different color palette for me, and I'm here for it. Really here for it. I want to kind of smooth this out. I'm going to use this brush where I did the background with to smooth this out just a little here. Let's make that dark color again. Black, quinacridone violet, and violet oxide. Well, I think this is a different color though, but should work. Yeah, I do need to bring that up there. So now I feel like I want to build the white flower from here and work my way to there, I guess. Let me start here. I'm gonna start here, yeah, that's better. Is it better? Such a different palette, so it's cool. Very vibrant even. I'm almost out of this, so the last bit of the Quinacridone violet. Hope I have enough for this painting. Probably have. Love this, that it's like that rough up there. I wish it was not this big, so I might just do like that. Yeah, the paint is drying out on me. Do I want to go over that again then? Oh no, let's just leave this rough like this. This is starting to come together. I like the roughness of these brush strokes now. Some very neat brush strokes. Here we have some roughness too. Colors are quite cool. Just the composition, like what's going on with this composition? Let's just do some more white layers. Maybe even here, because when you look at this, it's quite heavy up here and here it's not. So it's kind of out of balance. Yeah, I feel like I need to like bring one more up there. Honestly, I don't know if I like this, but what I do like is this process. I really do like this process. First, I really need to see how I want the composition, because then I can work from that angle. I do think it's like this. I feel like this line is too small. Then will I make this bigger? That's too big. That's way too big. Oh no. Now there are too many rough parts. That's not in balance anymore. That's not okay. Alright, I'm going overboard here, I know. But let's just do it and see what comes out of it. Okay. Is that better? I don't know, but something else is happening on the canvas here, and love this gradient though. Really love that. I feel like I need that gradient up here too. Let's just go for it. Let's just wet this here. This painting is taking me very long time because it looks like I'm fixing stuff, and I kind of am. I'm kind of problem solving areas, and because I'm doing that, I create more depth, more layers, and that works out. I feel like we're getting somewhere. You know, this is like such a different painting. I just can't tell if I like this or hate this. Let me know what you think at this moment. The thing I really enjoy though is this gradient up here. but also kind of in contrast with this color, but I need somewhere another gradient, and I'm doubting if that needs to be there or here. It truly is just that gradient that I'm missing. I think it needs to be here in this area. Just drop some of that color and then use this brush. This painting is turning out this crazy line play and such a different color palette. It's very cool. I think, yeah, I think I like it now. Maybe it was just this area and that area that it's now tying everything together. I don't know, but I feel like it's clicking. Is it for you too? Let me know. I'll be back. And here you go, the final end result of today's painting. I did add 2 more lines up here to break up that darkness in the center. And this is such an interesting color palette, and I'm so happy that I started with that beige color and then that pink on top of it, because now this color palette, it just works and it has some interesting underlayers. Yeah, this is different. Well, not in terms of composition or style, but it's definitely a different piece. And like I said, I love these raw, dry brushstrokes that makes this painting not that neat, not that crisp, and just a touch more abstract. So yeah, I can tell you I'm pretty happy about this one. I would love to hear your opinion, of course. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week, Saturday.